Yo, what's up guys, Maverick here and welcome back to your week daily dosage of Draft to Glory. Now, it feels like a long time since I recorded one of these, and that's probably because it has been a long time since I've recorded one of these. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the sunshine or have enjoyed the Easter sunshine, because I know for sure I definitely have, and I've had a great Easter weekend, so I hope you guys did as well. But there are a lot of things that are currently in FIFA at the moment, and as you guys know, apologies for the delay in videos. We've been busy. We went and spent time in Mary Hill, actually in Dudley. So some of you may have seen that, some of you may have not. And we've been doing a lot of other things. I enjoyed my Easter break. I'm a lot more into my fitness and stuff now than I previously was. So FIFA really has taken a backseat for me. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not enjoying it outside of building a draft. When it comes to actually playing the draft, don't like it. Building the draft, I really enjoy, sorry. But that being said, there is prime moments Ronaldinho now in drafts. I believe they've probably added some other icons which I haven't seen anyone get as of yet, but I do know Ronaldinho is now in draft, so it would be good if we could get him. We've got 20,000 coins left at the moment. That's due to me, again, like I said, bad club management. I haven't sold anything or anything like that, and I've just kind of kept it. So what I thought is, do you know what, I'm going to use the last 15k out of that. It's going to leave us with 5k. Hopefully we can build ourselves back up to go into another draft, and it really is going to be road to glory, and I'm going to start to organize and manage this club properly at some point. Well, now I have to. I'm at the point where I actually have to now, so I will start doing so, and I am going to do so. But that being said, let's just go into the draft. I've spoken enough, I've apologized enough, and I'm ready to build a draft. I really would like a nice formation, which all of these I do not like at all. Like, not a single formation here do I enjoy. I'm going to go 4-2-2 because it's the best out of a bad choice. And we get Giggs. 93 rated Giggs, who would go at left back. So I'm going to have to take Hazard because he goes onto the bench, because none of the rest fit. I'm not taking David Silva, and I'm definitely not taking Barzagli or Jonas. So I'm going to have to take Hazard because he will go on the bench. That's annoying, and that's unfortunate. Left cam, I meant to go striker, but we've got left cam. Now, I love Neymar in this game. I really want to take him. Now, I know there's a better Carnival version of him, and obviously Socrates is an icon. So I'm going to go for that just because I really want to take Neymar. And I know the comments would dislike it if I did, but I really did want to take Neymar in that situation. But of course, I am going to go with the icon. Now here, I'm going to take Gareth Bale. I'm looking at Aguero and thinking maybe Aguero because I know how he works really well in this game. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I've got him on my road to glory and had him for like 700 games, untradeable. So I really know how he operates. But Gareth Bale is Gareth Bale. Not a huge fan, but he can win you games. This side, I don't know what could match Gareth Bale that would be fantastic. That's probably a good start. That's probably a good option in Lionel Messi. Now again, do I take the 96 version, knowing there are much better versions, or do I take Son and go Prem? I'm gonna... Messi is... Again, there's just tough decisions all over the park. Not for who they are, but for how I could fit them into a team and what other options I could get around them. Now here again, I've got no real players to work with here, other than, for example, Gylfi Sigurdsson's Premier League, so he might be the easiest of all to link when it comes to that. But he is Everton, so that makes it hard. I've then got Fekir, who is obviously French, which is quite easy to link. But then I've got Gomez, who is Serie A and links with Messi. So I might have to go Gomez. I really want to take Sigurdsson or Fekir for other reasons. But I'm going to go Gomez, 97 rated. He is tiny, but it could work. Again, I get Prem, which doesn't really help there. Serie A, sorry, not Italian, but Serie A. Biglia obviously helps for both Gomez and Messi. So I'm going to take him. And then right CDM, please be an icon. I really would. Or N'Golo Kante Team of the Year off chem. Doesn't really matter too much because it is N'Golo Kante Team of the Year. And he just is that good in this game that him being on 7 chem isn't a massive issue. Left back, we can go anyone Brazilian or anyone Prem. I'm going to take Robertson. I know he's only 81 rated, but he is the best option there in my opinion. So I'm going to take Robertson. Hope for a Team of the Year Van Dijk. Team of the Year Ramos. Okay, that's not ideal at all, chemistry-wise. It's really not ideal. But I can't... and I know Davinson Sanchez works for chemistry in there. But I can't say no to Team of the Year Ramos. I'm just going to have to try and make it work. I'm actually just going to have to try and make it work somehow. PK will make it work. But now I need to work on the left-back situation. But PK, of course, 100% makes that work. Right back here, Cancelo works nicely. Eder Militao's a right back. Since when? Since when did he become a right back? Genuinely, I completely missed that. When? When did that actually happen? Genuinely don't know. But I'm going to take João Cancelo because he's the highest rated. And then goalkeeper, David De Gea would be nice. Ter Stegen is good enough. So I'll take Ter Stegen. Right, now here we need a goalkeeper, in this one, a good goalkeeper. Yashin is fantastic. Favourite goalkeeper in this game. He has now gone in. Although that doesn't give me the chemistry how it stands right now. And apologies, guys. I've just noticed that you can't actually see the chemistry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put myself down in the bottom left-hand corner there so you guys can actually see that. The chemistry. But we're at 86 chem, 92 rated. I didn't realise the rating was that high. It is very, very high. 95 Van Dijk. Unbelievable. That's an unbelievable pick. He is going in that left CDM slot, or left centre-back slot even. 92 chemistry there. Obviously, he works with Robertson. He works with N'Golo Kante. Now I need to work a way of getting Sergio Ramos in here. Because PK, obviously, I could put PK in and Ter Stegen in. And that means that PK would be on 7. Ter Stegen would be on 10. So that's what I could do for now. But like I said, it's going to be tough. There's no way I can't have Sergio Ramos in the team, surely. I could take Aurier to be safe and maybe switch everyone sides. So that could be a good option. So I might take Aurier for safety there because the rest are not very good. Skriniar doesn't really... I mean, I know Skriniar goes with Cancelo and Biglia. But Aurier would help me more flip it if I needed to flip it. Or do I just take Skriniar and maybe play him over PK? I'm going to take the flip it option. Like I said, because realistically I'm going to try and get Ramos in here. Vass is an option to potentially get Ramos chem. Also Porto is as well, because I could put him in, get Ramos on chem, and then obviously take him out. I could also do the same with Raul Garcia. I could sub him out very, very quickly. Now I'm looking at Raul Garcia with the 53 pace. I'm going to take Porto, because whoever I take is going to get subbed out, so the chemistry there on is almost irrelevant, and I know Garcia would have a higher chem, but I'm still going to do that anyway. Here we're going to go with Torreira. It doesn't really matter. I need a couple more icons to make this draft work. The way I've taken players so far. Please be an icon. No. But we do get Fernandinho, which doesn't really help or change too much team-wise. So... nor does Neto. He doesn't really change anything. Di Maria doesn't change anything. I'm going to take Fernandinho. Yeah, we've got a bit of a problem going on here. Lloris in goal. Doesn't really help me anywhere. Szczesny would have helped me if I went with Skriniar in the end, but I didn't. So I'm going to take Lloris just for the rating. That's awful, so that's getting skipped straight away. And the last two need to come in clutch, otherwise this draft's going to be interesting defensively. Ooh, right wing Aubameyang. That's a nice substitute. Very, very nice substitute. So I'm going to take Aubameyang. Final option has not helped me out in any way, shape or form. So I'm going to go with Bakambu just because I used to love him in FIFA. In FIFA 18. It was FIFA 18. He was unbelievably good. But moving these players around, you guys know the chemistry now. It's 92 chem. And I'll talk you through if I improve it. So I'm just going to put myself back in the top right-hand corner. Very, very decent rating. Ramos on 4 chem is really not going to work. Van Dijk goes up there if I put Van Dijk there. What I might do is, like I said, I might start Ramos and PK because that gets me, and then Ter Stegen as well. I can't believe I'm saying this. Ter Stegen in there. Maybe put Porto in there. As I said, I'll sub on Van Dijk probably for PK. Robertson's going to be on 7 chemistry. This is I know this is relatively crazy when you guys will look at it, and I know it will trigger some people, but I'm trying to think of the best way to put this team for me to win the draft. So what I'm thinking at the moment is one of my substitutes is N'Golo Kante to go into that position there, and then go left DM, and then my other substitute being Timothy Van Dijk to go in for PK. And then that would give me Bale and Messi up front. It would also give me Aubameyang as a sub, or Hazard as a sub, depending on how the game goes. And I know Yashin is Yashin, but is it possible that I could do this? I'm looking at other options here. Van Dijk go into there. So that would actually works out much, much better. Realistically, this works out so much better. Because then that would be Van Dijk starting and on 7 chem. Robertson's on 10. Ramos is off chem. Bigley is off chem still anyway. Cancelo's off chem. But then Kante would go in. And that saves me another substitute. And it means I get to use Yashin. So I've actually managed to sort it out. Now I've had a think about it and actually engaged my brain for once. Which is a first on draft for me. But it's 91 rated and 91 chemistry. If we could get Argentinian Prem Manager, works out quite 94, 93. So Simeone actually gets us more chem. That's Van Dijk now on 7, obviously Cancelo on 7, Ramos on 8. That's actually turned out so much better than I could have anticipated. I'm going to be honest about it. Diego Simeone gets himself in there. So that is a 91 rated, 94 chemistry draft, which gives me a 185 in total. Like I said, with some of the options that I got given and with a formation I just really don't like, that's not a bad team. Can we do well with the team? That is another question. Like I said, formation, I'm shocking with it. I'm really, really not very good with it. So let's go into the games. Hopefully I can win a couple, and hopefully I can win the whole thing. But I'm not gonna promise. I'm really not gonna promise. I managed to win game number 1, and this is how the team actually looks in game. I changed my mind on a couple of things, and I've moved Socrates or Socrates, however you guys prefer to say it. I know some people land in the Socrates area for the icon. That is obviously Socrates is the name for the Arsenal player, but for the icon, I know a lot of people land in Socrates, some in Socrates. Not that I should really care or argue about that right now, but yeah. I've moved him into left DM, right DM, sorry, and Kante into left DM. Messi then goes cam, Aubameyang goes right striker, and that's how the team looks in game. It played fairly well considering I don't like where the players are situated in 4-2-2. For me, I just like having a cam central behind a striker, or having a cam behind two strikers, or I'm just used to that middle cam, and because that's the way I've always played FIFA, so I'm just so reliant on it. And I know that's potentially a bad thing and what lets me down in gameplay, and especially draft, for example, not being able to adapt to different formations. But that is the truth of it. I just can't. I'm not a huge fan of it. Saying that, I did win 5-1, as you saw. All the goals were fairly routine. Messi's in there, passes it to Aubameyang, slides it in. Literally as simple as that. That goal there. You've then got Gareth Bale again in on goal with his pace. Just green time finish it across the goalkeeper, and he's not saving that unless he moves him, which this guy didn't move his keeper, or not too often. There we go. Messi goes in and around, pass it across, Gomez with the goal. This is the unfortunateness of FIFA as well, because his goal, if you guys want to see it, it's so FIFA 19, it's ridiculous. Look at that. That's a great goal. But the way the shooting is in this game now, you have to work so many sweat opportunities in order to score in the box, and I don't like that. I don't like that I have to, like there, for example, this goal here, it's horrible. And I hate when people do it against me, and I hate doing it against people, because I know kind of moaning about stuff like that, or saying, oh, I don't play horrible FIFA, I don't do it, doesn't really help you. But it's the truth. I mean, I don't like that I have to put that extra pass in there with Bale, because if I shoot with Bale here, he can either move his keeper, or Bale's going to miss. Look, he does move the keeper, in fact, or Bale's going to miss, because the shooting on this game is just so inconsistent. So I have to add that extra pass in, so that now I'm in a position where, again, this shot is still dodgy, but it's a better opportunity than the previous one. And obviously he does score it. But that's what FIFA has led you to now. You have to play this way to score goals. And I have to do goals like this here, where I'm not shooting with Messi across keeper on his 4-star right foot. This is in-form Messi with like 98 plus finishing or something like that. And I'm scared to shoot with him on his weak foot, because although that's a good opportunity and a good shooting angle, if I took that shot on there with Messi on his right foot, even if I went near post or far post, this FIFA, it's just not an opportunity whatsoever. I can't low drive it, so the only thing I have to do is sweat it. I don't like it, but I obviously conform to it because it's what works and it's how you score goals. But that being said, I did win the first game 5-1, which I'm pleasantly surprised about. Let's go into game number 2. Hopefully we can win that game as well. Second game, I managed to win, and he actually rage quit after the 35th minute. I scored 1 goal. I was all over him. I know the stats don't really show that as of yet, but in gameplay wise, he knew he was in for a game here, which is why I feel he left, which I'm happy about. But again, for example, we spoke about having to sweat in the previous game, and this right here is why. Okay, I've dribbled him to death here. This is I'll play it in full speed for you guys here. Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Messi has missed this. So I've dribbled through his whole team. That is skill. The difference in skill is right there. Where RNG and this game really falls down is here. I don't get it. I actually just don't get it. I really, really don't get it. This one is an understandable miss. I mean, that's a nothing shot, really. That's not really a good opportunity. But I took the shot on anyway, on Messi's right foot. But he got as close as he did from 4 yards. So it's one of those. And then the goal I scored was fairly simple. Turn my back with Aubameyang and shot with my back to goal. Because back to goal shots do go in. But let's go into game number 3. Hopefully we get a game as simple as that. Really unlikely, but I'd love it if we could. I don't know how many times I'm going to say I do not like this game, but I can't. I really I cannot wait till FIFA 20, because this game is awful. So awful. And this person shushed me, told me to calm down after every goal he scored. His final 2 goals. I want to see if one of the misses was in here. This save is in here. How's he? Where's the save here? I'd love to know where the save. So how's he save that? Okay, that's Gareth Bale. By the way, I green timed that shot. That's Gareth Bale shooting there. Then again, let's have another opportunity here. Lionel Messi goes in on goal. Oh wait, he is busy, and this is why keeper movement needs to never ever ever grace a FIFA ever again. He's so busy running across the goal. There's no keeper in the world that would do that and give Lionel Messi the other side of the goal that free, because you can change it. But on this game, you can't change once you've built the bar, and he knows that. He's moved his keeper and made a save. Gomez, a post hit here. Look at this. Look at this game. It's shocking. It's so bad. How has his keeper saved this? Right? Great save. Gomez. Misses. Miss. His goal. Shall we have a look at his goal? It's come from a corner, by the way. Where corners you can't clear properly. But he's just done a 1-2. Foden on his left foot has just hit a shot. 95 prime moments, Yashin. Can't save that, apparently. Although we've just seen what his Lloris has saved previously. I managed to score. Should we go to his next goal, shall we? Now this is top tier quality. This goal is. So he crosses the ball with N'Golo Kante to Romelu Lukaku, who's there. It's just perplexing. It's honestly perplexing. That's all I can describe it as. How's he scored that? Let's watch this in full motion, by the way. This is shocking. This game is absolutely shocking. So Romelu Lukaku has scored that, by the way. Oh. My nan could save that shot. Like, literally, my nan could save that. And then 89th minute goal. Again, this has come from a corner, and it did go out for a corner. He's played the ball to Sterling on the edge of the box. And he's just hit it. Romelu Lukaku, who's not even looking at the ball, knows exactly when to duck to let that ball go over his head. I can't even zoom in properly. Right? So Romelu Lukaku, he's not looking at the ball. He knows exactly when to duck, and it goes in. This game is horrible. That's all I can say. That's literally all I can say. I have lost to someone who I was all over, and he scored a random shot with Foden on his weak foot from miles. He scored an awful front post corner, and he scored a random shot with Sterling in the 90th minute. It's, how can this be a competitive game? That's what I don't get. That's the part that gets me every time I play it. This is a competitive game. This is played for money. And stuff like that happens. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But can we at least get a walkout in the packs? No, we can't get bored. Not surprising. Not surprising whatsoever. Keep those guys. Get rid of that. I don't need any of this at all. That. I don't think this sells. Nope. So that's gone as well. Add that to the club. Why not? And then final Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. If this is a walkout, I'll say fair enough and never cry again. It's not. Is it a board at least? It's not. Okay. Another week, another loss that shouldn't have been a loss, and another awful pack. It's FIFA 19, ladies and gentlemen. That is FIFA 19 in a nutshell. right there. Those do sell, I know that. Those don't sell. Probably does sell. Oh no, it actually doesn't. But I will put them in the club anyway. Like I said, I need to do club management. We're now on 8,000 coins currently is where we're stood in this series. Hopefully I can turn that around. Hopefully I can make coins to go into another match. I know I can. I've got 30 players on the transfer list. And I've also got a club with 216 players in it. All tradable, of course. I know Stones was going for a lot of money. I don't know if he still does. He still goes for quite a bit, so that's useful. I know a lot of these players sell, so I'm just going to chuck them up. I know Tar was 10k. I don't know if he still is going for 10k. He's not, but he was at one point going for 10k. So I should have managed this club at a better time, but I haven't. I need to sell those players. But if you have enjoyed the video, please do smash the like button. Subscribe if you are new and haven't joined the Wolfpack yet. And until the next Draft to Glory from me or Wolf at 10 AM, I am out.